Hello. How are you all? I gotta turn all the rest of my lights on. Okay. What if we did patterns like putting together patterns you've written down but not finalized? What do you mean? Like writing patterns? I am so tired. I have so much to tell you guys about. Also, during lunch, I was saving some custom design slots for our Animal Crossing town. So I got a bunch saved, and then I was like, let me finish using let me finish the little bit that I was doing. Okay, it's auto-saving. I don't know that I want to write patterns on stream. I feel like that would be boring because I would not be able to show you guys what I'm doing, if that makes sense. We could have... I know that we had talked about maybe... Also, hi, everybody. I'm so sorry. I'm so tired. Hi, AC. Hi, Allison. Hi, Sharn. And Mia, and Allison, and Petrichor, and Smoothie. Okay. Oh, that's awesome. Yay. So, we could have, oh yeah, you just realized that's where that was? You're such a goob. We could do, like, a new start. I know that we had talked about, like, I have all this yarn and all of these projects that I haven't, like, actually started because, like, I don't know what to, like, work on. So, I don't know, maybe, like, like, figure out one of those projects and start it? I'm not sure. Hi, Tigress! How are you? Of the co-working idea? Well, I wouldn't... Do you want me to put co-working on, like, a Friday? Like an F-off Friday? Or... Because, like, we can definitely do co-working, like, next week for sure. I definitely have stuff that I could work on. No, I'm just talking about next time. Like, we don't have anything set for next Friday. Also, no sorries. I'm not accepting sorries right now. Sorry. I dismiss your apology. So maybe streaking. Oh my god. In my Christian Minecraft server. So maybe we have Diamond Dot. Oops. Whoop, 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 whoop. Saren. Hello, friend. How are you? You're actually just in time for me to talk about all the stuff that I did today, but we're trying to figure out what we should have for voting for next Friday? Is there a craft that you all are like, ooh, Megan, you should work on that project? Minis? We could do some minis. Most of them are co-working, yeah. So we'll put cross stitch. We're working on the cat couch today. I mean, in theory, we could do the cat couch next week too, but I don't know if we're going to be like, eh. Okay, wait. So those of you who were first, second, and third, where do you want your points? Allison, where do you want your point? Sharon, where do you want your point? AC, where do you want yours? How was diamond dotting, Saren? How did you how did it get along today? Cross stitch for you? Got it. AC, Allison, where are your points going? Yarn wrapping lanterns? I don't even know what that is. What is that? No, you just have points. You can tell me where to put your points. That's all I'm asking. You can pick one of these things. So, B, okay. So maybe we put like new crochet / knit. Oh, we could put the beaded lizard. We could do the beaded lizard. Well, technically it's an owl. All right. So I mentioned in Saren's stream that I was tuckered out today. So I'll fill you all in on what happened. Allison, I just need to know where to put your point, my dear. So I had errands to do today, right? I needed to get a couple of grocery items. We're supposed to be getting hit with like a big snow and ice storm. Not fun. I needed to get cat food. I needed to get what else? Some wood for like my fireplace, and you know, just stuff like that. I had to run to the post office to drop off something, and I had to go to the pharmacy to pick up my medicine. All right, Allison can let me know whenever she comes back. So I went to the supermarket first, and I was really, really glad that they had the cat food that Pippin eats, because evidently there is a big ice population in the one shopping area where the pet store is. And I was not going to be going anywhere near there, because fuck that. So I was grateful that I was able to get her food there. And then I was like, all right, let me go to the drugstore, pick up my anxiety medication, because they had to ask for the specific brand, right? Because we keep having this issue. Those are the Raid Star, or the Substars from yesterday and the Raid Star from today. So I get to the pharmacy and the line is astronomical. I guess everybody realized that they needed to get meds. I don't know. I forgot to put my light on. Allison, you gotta tell me where to put your points, babe. So here's your choices. Where? Oh, I think it's on my phone. Owl, you got it. So I get to the pharmacy. Chat, you want to take a guess as to what happened? Hi, Hammy. I'm hanging in there. Well, lady brings up the meds. She's like, that'll be this price. I said, thanks. Can I check it before I pay for it? Because it needs to be a specific manufacturer. We requested it last time I was here, so it should be correct this time. Yeah, Ascend. Nope. Nope, it needs to be Teva. So somehow this lady, like, put in the request for medication, like, for the specific, you know, variety, like, brand that I need. And they still got it wrong. So since I didn't pay for it, they were able to request, you know, that I get the right brand this time. And I was like, listen, Linda, listen. I said, this is now my third time I've driven to this pharmacy to get this medicine, and I really do not want to drive here again. Can I call and say, hi, I need you to check and make sure that this is the right brand, because I'm not doing it again? And they were like, yes, call us next time. So, yeah. So frustrating. Like, I don't know how you mess up that badly that many times. Like, good on me for thinking, like, don't pay for it, make sure that it's right. Anyway, where the heck is my scrap paper? So I then had a thing I had to drop off at the post office for, like, a return. And I remember seeing someone say, that every time you go to like the airport, it feels like it's everybody's first time ever being in an airport. Like, people don't know how to board planes or just do anything. Like, everyone just always seems so inept. Boop. It's that way at the post office too. I swear to God. People just, they've never been to the post office before and don't know what they're doing. It took me like 15 minutes in the post office, but I got the return done. Great. Now, one of the things, we're supposed to be getting like about a foot of snow, which is lovely and great. You're looking at Pippin right now while I just write down all the pieces I need to make so I can check them off as I go. Anyway. So my parents were like, you're supposed to be getting hit like worse than we are with this snow. You know, have you guys considered like a snowblower or a electric snow shovel? And I said, a what now? I said, yeah, we looked into snow blowers, but honestly, we just couldn't afford them. They're all really expensive. And Dad was like, so my neighbor has one of these electric snow shovels. And he's like, if you look it up, it's basically a shovel. It's like a little tiny snowblower. It's a little snowblower, but it's a shovel. And I was like, well, that's brilliant, but of course nowhere has them in stock right now. And so I'm at the post office and I'm like getting ready to leave. And all of a sudden I realize, wait a minute, it's Friday. And that means that the flea market is in town. And I'm like, you know, I am willing to bet someone there has a snowblower or a snow shovel. And I went, and sure enough, one guy had both. And he was like, you know, $350 for the snowblower, which is a really good price because they're expensive. And then it was cute because he goes, $300. And I was like, okay. And I was like, how much for like the snow shovel? And he's like, $35. I'm like, okay, great. And then I'm standing there and, you know, I took pictures I sent to my parents. And he goes, tell you what, $250 snowblower. And I was like, oh, we're just, and he goes, $200 if you take it right now. And I'm like, bro, I wish I could. So here was the snow blower, right? Like a nice snow blower. Yeah, he didn't want to load it back up. I'm like, it's not going to fit in my truck. Like, it's not going to fit. You know, it was one of those, like, I was looking at it and I'm like, I can make it fit. I also have nowhere to put it because James's Jeep is in the garage. But this little guy, no, it was gas, so he actually was able to start it while I was there. But this little guy, this is a electric snow shovel. And I'm going to show you what it does because I bought it for $30. All right, you plug it in and then you push those buttons and it turns on. Okay? And I was struggling a little bit to figure out if I had, like, what I had to do. I had one tiny little bit of snow left on my driveway. This was me like, wait, how do I, hang on. Ready? This is like ice at this point because it's been there forever. But so it basically makes it so that you don't have to like scoop and like lift. You can just snow blow with this little guy. It's small, it's gonna take a while, but if we're expecting to get a ton of snow and I have to go out there multiple times to shovel, that's gonna help me not destroy my body. Because I'm like, I'm not going to be able to do anything. I'm going to be in so much pain. Like, I'm going to have to go out every couple of hours and, like, shovel. And I'm going to be hurting. And now I've got this guy. 30 bucks. They go on, they sell, like, brand new for, like, 150 plus. This one had, like, a refurbished sticker on it. Like a certified refurbished sticker. So, like, it had gone and gotten fixed up. Whatever, it works. My supermarket sells these guys, which is kiln dried wood. So there's no bugs and there's no mold. So I got wood for my fireplace in case the power goes out. And so that's in my house. I also got a bag of salt, so we're ready. And then I was telling Saren this on her stream. I went ahead and prepped as much as I could for the outdoor kitties. So Pippin has not been using her heated house. She's been using her heated circle bed, which is what I figured she'd want. So her house is still in the breezeway because she does like to use that sometimes. But the one that Maple had, he never touches. So Maple's house and Pippin's heated mat are now on my driveway because that's another area where there's a plug. And I have like some concrete, like holding it so that it won't blow away in the wind. Now, I'll probably try to raise it up somehow so that it's not sitting on the ground, but for right now it's out so that they can start to investigate. And if you look, you're like, what the heck is all that? That's food. That's how I teach these animals that this is where you're supposed to be. Like, you're allowed to be in here. It's just like a ton of their dry food just like chucked in there. Like, go in there and eat it. You're gonna feel it's warm and soft. And so we have the one heated on the back step, and then we have the one heated now on the garage, like by the garage. And then the old plastic house that Maple used to use that is not heated at all, I also dragged closer to the house and filled with like food because it was along the fence. So I'm doing what I can because I am unwell with like just anxiety about all these babies who have to be outside. Like, it hurts my heart so bad. And I'm so worried about them. Like, if James's Jeep wasn't in the garage, because James's Jeep is in pieces and it's not safe. It's not safe for animals to be around. If that wasn't there, I would have just opened up like the bottom of the garage, like enough for the cats to go in. But I have to do what I can. So, kind of a bummer, but it's something. I wish that I could do more. Like, and I know they're not my cats. There's a few that there's at least two I think that I need to TNR. One for sure, I sent the video to Sarah and I'm like, I'm pretty sure those are boy bits, and she's like, yes, they are. And then there's another one who I'm not 100% sure about. I was laughing about the Jeep. No, you're fine. And I just, I want to trap them all and bring them in and just like, I just don't want them to be cold. Like, the people who are letting their pets roam and do whatever, like, that's on you if you're wanting your pet to be hurt in the cold. My heart will hurt. I'll be sad, but I can't do anything about it. But all these feral cats who didn't ask for this, who don't want this, I'm like, those are the ones that make me sad, because, like, not a lot of people are looking out for them. There are a couple in my area that are looking out for them, but alright. Repeat 10 more times. Oh, no apologies. No worries at all. Wish I could do more for the outdoor roamers, yeah. Yeah, and the thing is, right now, the outdoor pet food bowl, normally, like, I limit how much I put out there because I don't, you know, again, people's pets are coming by and eating. They have collars on. I know they're someone's pet. I don't care right now. With this storm coming, nope. I filled the bowl. I'm like, come if you're hungry and eat. I don't care. At this point, like, bulk up, if you will, and then go and get safe. Go find somewhere to hunker down. Oh, okay. I love you, James. Bye. Are not good pet owners. No. Mm-mm. This is this linked. I forget this every time. So we are working on Pippin's cat couch. I just found a diamond dot. Literally, this is like in my recent my recent searches. Because I forget every time. Linked half double. I remember some of it, but then there's like one thing where I'm like, which stitch does it go into? Like which part? Okay, I do not need to watch all of this tutorial stuff. I need to skip to here. I think it's this one. Oh, it's this. It's this guy. It's two, okay, that's it. It's two, like, single crochets, if you will. You go through the bar here, pull through, right? Oh, I appreciate people who do slow tutorials, but yeah, through both. Okay. We're good. Y'all, I love that Pippin has been hanging out in here with me while I stream. Artie's in here too. Like, the fact that they're both just, like, chilling. Like, she's sleeping. Artie's over there in that bed sleeping. Like, my sweet babies. My sweet angels. Did I make a Discord announcement? I might not have. No, you forgot to post here that I'm live. It's fine. Oh my god, I just got a Discord notification. Oh, wow. That person is like on top of their game. Not 37 minutes late. No, couldn't be her. Yeah, I'm like so glad that I thought to like check the flea market and that someone sure enough had like the exact thing I was looking for. Like I said, the I wanted that snowblower. Even James, like I talked to him a little bit. Oh my god. And he's like, no, he's like, I'm with you. I also would have wanted to get it. He's like, but I because it was cute. The guy was like, I can hold it while you get a truck. Like and I was like, no, I don't have a bigger truck. Like I don't have this is it. And he was like, oh. It's like when we bought our riding lawnmower, we like borrowed a truck. Oh, hi, silly. We rented a truck at Home Depot and loaded it up and then unloaded it. But that was me and James doing it together. And I was like, there's no way that I could do all of this by myself. Like, I probably could have asked someone for help, but can I. I struggle sometimes with feeling. I mean, a bit like a burden and then also a bit frustrated with people. And hear me out. So, when we needed to move my car, um when we were having like the wood pile taken, um I had asked two different neighbors for help moving it. One of them said, and I explained, James is not home right now. He's gone for Air Force stuff and won't be back for a long time. And one neighbor eventually got back to me about one thing. I didn't ask for like help moving the car with them, just like borrowing their driveway. But it felt like I was being a burden and putting them out, so I didn't do that. Okay? But she also knew about James. The other neighbor was like, I'm so sorry, like hubby went to the hospital. So he's not going to be able to like help with that, he's been, you know, like he's home, everything's okay, but like not going to be able to. Not a problem. Understood. No worries. You know, do not want to reach out to those people again to be like, hey, could you help me unload a snowblower? Because that feels like, again, a burden. So I wouldn't. But I also, like, these were people who are friends. Like, we have their phone numbers. We've been into their houses. They've been to ours. None of them have checked on me. Not that, like, I necessarily need to or want or expect it. But none of them have been like, hey, how you doing? I know James is gone. Do you need anything? Can we help with it? Nothing. And then that feels like almost selfish to think that way. But like I know that if one of them had said like, hey, my spouse is gonna be out of like the state for months on end, I would at least think to like message them to be like, hey, just was thinking of you. Hope you're doing okay. If you need anything, I'm here. And it kind of makes me feel like I really should not reach out to either of them about stuff because I'm just off-putting. Like I'm just a bother. I don't know. Also, hi, silly. It's a little cold outside. Yeah, it's gonna be cold. Definitely bundle up. Make sure that like your backup stuff is charged. Um, yeah. I am really streaking 60 stream. I almost said 60 months. I'm not leaving my house, girl. I don't blame you. I don't blame you. I wish. Well, here's the thing. Technically, right now, I'm not struggling. Technically, I'm not thriving, but I'm okay. Like, I don't have anything. There's nothing I need them for. It's just, it's like, you know, it's finding out that a bunch of your friends are getting together to go and do something that you don't want to do, but they didn't invite you. And it's the fact that they didn't invite you that sucks. You know, even though like you don't necessarily want to do the thing, it just sucks that like they haven't reached out. That's more of where I was going. Like I don't need any of their assistance right now. But it just, yeah. Early lunch, -30. Oh my god. It warmed up to -10, -20 wind chill. Where are we? Hold on, I'm looking. It's 30 here. But I'm also not up north like you guys, so. And we're still expected to get a lot of accumulation. I keep my California temperature to myself out of respect. Cooking wanted to make stream. No worries, Wish. What are you cooking? Baked ziti. Yum. 74 there? That is wild. Penne, technically. Listen. It's pasta and cheese. I'm sold. It doesn't matter what shape the pasta is. It's interesting because James is like very far north right now. Far north and west. And they're not even getting hit with the stuff that we are, just based on the way that like the storm is moving, like the wind. So how far do we do this? 10 times? Okay, so I'll have 10 of these little steps. Or 11 of them. If I did it once and then they said repeat 10 more times, then I need to have 11 of these little steps. Okay. It's 81. Gross. So Pippin was originally on the cat couch when I started stream because I had to vacuum a little bit. One of the things, again, lots of just prep. The joke now is that because I have that little snow shovel and I've got my firewood and all that other stuff, that all of a sudden it's going to all turn to rain and we're not going to need any of it, because that's just how that goes. As soon as you're prepared. But like I prepped the fireplace, like I swept out all the old ash, I put in a couple of logs. But I also had to vacuum afterwards because, you know, you need to. And so anytime that like the vacuum is on and the cats are out, Pippin's like in here on that cat couch. And then I came in and she stayed on the cat couch, but when Artie wanted her food, Pippin got down, of course, to check out, you know. Hey, what you got there? I like food. Correct was about the number of steps, but also about the temperature. Being prepared means you don't have to deal with the mess. It's worth it. Yeah. Like I was saying to my parents, I don't mind the snow. I really don't. I love snow. My problem becomes when it's this ice that they're concerned about. You know, that they're concerned about an ice storm. Because then now I'm thinking, okay, we're going to have power lines down. We're going to lose power. Like, I do not do well without power. James and I have been looking at getting like a whole home generator for a long time. And honestly, we need to just like bite the bullet. It makes me incredibly stressed. The dark, the dark is nope. So that's the main concern for me, is just losing power, especially with all the pets. Cause like if it was just me and Patch, or it was just me and the girls, or just me, like I could, you know, if we lose power, we can all camp out in the living room, fires in the fireplace, what have you. But with all of them hating each other, I'm like, how do I do it? How do I make sure everyone's warm? Someone says repeat times 2. What they really mean is do it once, then repeat it once. Yes, Emily, I agree. People have no clue what to do or how to drive or how to even walk in it. I'm lucky, like, so I used to live in Jersey. I don't anymore. Jersey peeps knew what to do with snow. People here aren't bad. I feel like if I go much further south is where it's going to become like a disaster. Thanks for the lurk, Smoothie. I also haven't heard from Woobles about my test. And I don't know if I reach out to them. If I just wait. You know? Yeah. And it's Friday now, so I probably won't hear back until next week anyway. So, back with some food cooking. Nice. Can't even drive in the rain. I always pass so many people because they freak out and drive below the speed limit. Yeah. Like, it's one thing if visibility is bad. I understand driving slower. Like, the other day when we were coming back from my parents' for Christmas, it was nighttime and it was torrentially pouring. And even then, I was at the speed limit. Most people like on highways go, 5 to 10 over the speed limit. I was at the speed limit, but I was not going quicker because it was just, again, dark and it's hard to see the road when it's torrentially pouring. But like, yeah. Hey, haven't seen anything about the pattern test? Yeah. When I might expect it, yeah. Driving cautiously and being paranoid, yeah. Like, make sure you leave extra space between you and the car in front of you so that you can stop in bad weather. All that stuff, you know? But Oof. See, as soon as people start tailgating me, I go exactly the speed limit. What's that? You want to ride my butt? Sure would be a shame if I just do the speed limit. Also going to depend on people's confidence in those conditions as well, yeah. Newer drivers, people who, you know, maybe have vision. Not necessarily, obviously, you're not driving with a vision impairment, but like, I don't like driving at night. My eyes, like, I can see everything. It's just like, pass if you want to. If you don't, that's a you problem. Yeah. Now, don't be the slow driver in the left lane. You know, like if it's a multi-lane highway, be in the right lane. Let the people pass you. Don't be that person. Or whatever your country's laws are. 10 to 15 miles under the speed limit if it's only sprinkling. Yeah, our roads are designed to handle rain. Leave a little more space and go the speed limit. Yeah. Yeah, I don't like driving at night. Am I gonna have to make 2 of these? Wait. No? If I don't... I need to make 2 of these. Hi, Sari! Not Thursday, but... Howdy! Hi, Half to Happy! Anyone wants, by the way, this is a free pattern. So feel free to download it. Okay. Since it's a free pattern, I'm okay with like showing. Obviously, we do not show paid patterns here. Okay, I'm working on the back panel. Okay, this bit. This slopey bit. So that's here. All right. Seat is next. Okay, but it doesn't say to make 2, like, where does it say that before? But like, I'm gonna need to make a second one. Right? So that's the back panel. Maybe maybe is the seat. No, a back panel. Okay, wait, the seat, it looks like, yeah, it looks like the seat technically has the other one. Okay. I just wanted to make sure. Yeah, like it looks as though this is all one piece, I guess. I don't know. Hold on, where is... Yeah. Yep, because that's the same shaping. Okay. Yeah. That's why I was like, hold on, wait. Time out. Do I need to make a second one of these? Where... This one's technically for Pippin, because when she sleeps on Artie's couch, I mean, she makes herself fit. Originally, we were going to make this couch for Artemis, and then we realized how big it was. And Artie is such a little lady that we pivoted and we started working on a different one. And I saved the base piece that I had started, and my thought was, well, if Pippin ever comes inside and likes yarn, like likes handmade stuff like this, I'll finish this couch for her. Because this is the base. It's big. And when I started making that for Artie, I was like, oh no. The base is still smaller than that diamond dot. Wow. Barn Bunny, welcome in. How are you? How was your stream today? What were you doing? I mean, we can check. Hello! Welcome in! How was your stream today? What were you up to? We are currently crocheting a cat couch for that cat. Pippin. Say hello to the chatters. Say hello, I'm Pippin. I'm a floofy baby. I'm a floofy baby. But welcome in, Raiders. My name is Megan. I am a neurodivergent variety crafter here on Twitch. I'm usually cross-stitching, crocheting, or knitting, but we do diamond dots and miniatures and resin, and sometimes we play Animal Crossing, and yeah, honestly, just comfy, cozy vibes, chats, cats, crafts, and chaos. So if any of that sounds interesting, I'm snoozing ads, because I don't want it to happen right when we got brand new friends coming in. Any of that sounds interesting, consider dropping a follow. I stream Monday through Friday from 3 to 6 p.m. Eastern. It is currently 4 o'clock.
I found my people.
There's baby. Look at this baby. Okay, hold on, wait. You said what you were doing? On a crochet blanket because we need a cozy day. Oh my gosh, do we ever? How's your blanket coming along? Do you have a link? Do you have any pictures? Do you have a link to the blanket pattern? Feel free to share. You do not need a permission to share. But yeah, welcome in. This is the pattern that we are working on. It is a free pattern from Yarnspirations. You can actually see behind me. button. We've made a cat couch before, and Pippin does sleep on that couch. But Pippin is a big cat. She's like 14 pounds. And that couch was meant for my 8-pound cat to sleep on. You know? So she squeezes herself in. I'm looking for a picture. It's not the most graceful. Here we go. She loves it, but she overflows it. Hi, Procrasticrafting. So we're making her her own, and it'll be nice and big. Here we go. There's one more. So we're making her, it's a chaise lounge. She's a very fancy. So we're working right now on the back panel. Welcome in. Size inclusive cat couch. Yes. I mean, listen, she loves that one. And, you know, honestly, I mean, you guys know how cats are. I'm going to make her this one. She's going to hate it. Artemis will end up using this one. She'll still squeeze her butt onto that one. It's fine. It is what it is. Pippin is a buff baby, yes. But we do also have a raid video we love to play for brand new friends checking out the stream for the first time. So I hope that you all enjoy it, like I said. If so, consider following. Follows are free, and it's a great way to find people that you've checked out before. And also, if you need to raid and run Barn Bunny, if you have to do any post-stream self-care, please make sure that you do that. We are making you a raid star right now, by the way. We do stars here in this community, so anytime someone raids, we do a silver star. Blue stars are for subscribers, and then the gold stars are for finishes on stream, so projects that I have finished. So we'll make you a little raid star. Don't all pets squeeze their butts where they don't need to be? Yeah, they do. Thank you for the link. I'll definitely check it out. Oh my goodness. Oh, what? Hello? You're in need right now? What's up, baby? What's the matter? Go come here. You gotta come in. Come say hello to everyone. Look at this Junimo and this kitty cat. It's like a marshmallow peep. Did you draw this? Or paint it? A cat bus! Oh my god, and the Totoros! That's so fun. I'll have to follow you. I'm currently not signed in, so I'll pull it up on my phone. Oh, raid video. Okay. I'll play this raid video. I'll be right back. Say hi. Hi, I'm Megan and welcome to my stream. We have cats in hats. Dear diary. Dear diary. I dressed as an orange for you. It worked. You're so cute. I can't. Look your face. Nailed it first try. And welcome to my birthday stream.
Less than 3,333,333,333,333. Love my family at the moat.
Artemis is staring into your soul right now. Y'all look it. You're getting so much maple silliness. Oh, you like the lesbian? enjoy this video. If you do, make sure you hit that follow button. So, Raiders and friends of the moat, I have a question, and that is, are you ready for some shenanigans? /in chat if you are. I'm so sparkly! Alright, I think we're literally leading right into ads. I am so sorry about that. We take stretch breaks here on ad breaks. It's a perfect opportunity to get a snack, a drink, use a bathroom, take your meds, move your laundry, stand up and take a stretch break, or just change how you're sitting in your seat. Have you been sitting like a shrimp? Maybe straighten your spine, you know? Here is your raid star. I got all that in before ads. I'll be right back and we will keep working on this cat couch. 1 minute. Alrighty. Thank y'all for waiting. We are wrapping up the last couple seconds. Thank you guys for sitting through ads. I appreciate it. Welcome back. How are you doing? It's good to see you. Finished chase pick is so cute. Are you going to add the fringe? I will probably not add the fringe because I do not want to encourage them to swat at the couch or like play with it. Luckily, they're not menaces about consuming the dangly bits, but wrestling them, smacking them, playing with them is a different story. But yeah, I really like it, and I'm doing it in gray, similarly to how we did Artie's cat couch in that like blue, because I think it would be fun to add things like little pillows and stuff like that, so that like, I don't know if you can see, there's like a little red thing here. It's a red heart pillow, and then there's a pink one on the other side that you can't see. I need to make like more shapes, like different little pillows for them. But I love the idea of putting little throw pillows on their couches. My mom literally crocheted the blanket that is over the back of the couch there. That yellow and like blue and pink little blanket. My mom crocheted that for them. So their couch can be like fancy. And I love that. I know. I know. So I kind of like the idea of like the neutral colors so we can zhuzh it up. Add some decorations and all that. I feel like this stitch is so much slower than just doing half double crochet. Does anyone have any plans this weekend? Sleep? Valid. I hope that you get good sleep. When are we supposed to get this snowstorm? Which day? Sunday. Maybe. Maybe I'll stream on Saturday? Tomorrow? I don't know. We'll see. James and I have been like playing video games on weekends while he's been away. Like we'll have date night. Long distance date night. But he is like active all weekend. They're doing stuff all weekend long. So has a party for her friends. Oh, that's nice. Dinner with the parents tomorrow. First meeting for the Easter musical program is tomorrow. Ooh, Easter already. I also want to play games and craft and clean and rest and go car shopping. No, that is so valid. So, you know how I mentioned yesterday I just like laid on the couch and like disassociated for a while instead of doing anything that I wanted to do or needed to do? Well, evidently last night I decided to like do the exact opposite. And I've been working on the cat cross stitch piece. Actually, I'll go grab it to show you guys because I need to take a better picture. I did almost 500 stitches on that bad boy after stream. So my goal is to finish it this year. I'm 19% done. And like according to how many stitches are left, like, you know, averaging, like I had done the math. I don't remember it. I'm not going to put that kind of pressure on. Oh, I saw your coloring pages. They're so good and the shading looks so nice. I really wanted to get this one book and like do it on stream with you guys. And it's only $12, but I haven't bought it yet because I'm like, it's $12. You know how that is sometimes? Like, you can't justify buying yourself something even if it's not that expensive. And you just are like, no, I shouldn't spend $12 on myself. But I'll show you what it is. Because I think that you guys would like it since we all enjoyed the coloring stream. 10 screaming girls tomorrow sent a prayer. Oh gosh. Are you like going to like a venue or is it at someone's house? So it's a book all about how to do like the fun patterns and stuff like that so many people do. So it has like step-by-step pictures and tutorials on like how to do. Hang on. Here's some example pictures. Come on, camera. So I love that. And I think it would be really fun. Like, it shows you the step by step, and then it gives you like a space to practice it. And I want to do that because I think that would be fun. Yeah. Striking. Thank you for the stream, Streak Curious. Look at that booty. There's two of them. There's this one and there's a Coco Wayo one. Could we links, please? There's that one. And then this is the other one. I want to get both, but then that would be $24. And I can't. There you go. I'll add them to my throne. See, I would rather not rip off artists. I know that Amazon's not necessarily the best place to get stuff like this, but at least the artist is getting paid, whereas Shein and places like that, their art has just been ripped off. So I would rather... Why? Alright, evidently I can't add that one to throne. There we go. Okay. They're on my wish list. Let me go grab the cat cross stitch so I can show you what it looks like. No, Pippin, you're fine. You're fine. You're fine. Look, you're alright. You didn't have to run. I was just getting this. You want to see? You want to check it out? Yeah. Oh, a brave girl. Yeah. You're okay. You come back up here. No, you're gonna run away? Even though, okay. So, I know No. Let me take like a good picture to upload. It's hard to believe that this is 19% done. I've been posting them to my Instagram stories when I work on them. I should do that. That's really, I feel like, when you notice the difference is like when you look at like one picture to another. So here, I'll post it right now. Boop. Boop. Happy Friday crocheting with me? Nice. What are you crocheting? We're working on a cat couch today. Oh, you came back. What a good, brave girl. I'm so proud of you. Ugh, I hate when this happens. Like, why? Instagram. Like, let me add it to the thing. Making your first wearable, a triangle wrap. Ooh, nice. That's awesome. Absolutely in love with how it's working out with the color changing yarn. Nice. We love it when the color changing yarn works out. Miss Ma'am. Hi. Chat, she was weighing herself again. I love that cats see a square and they're like, I'm gonna sit on that. I am going to sit on that square. Instagram, Uh-oh, you're out of balls. You gotta get some more. Highlight. Makes me crazy when stuff like that doesn't work, because then that means I have to remember to go back in later and try and add it to the highlight. Oh, so there is a like a box below my screen where you can click, or you can do stuff like this and fill in the number and it will purchase. So there's an extension down below. Your dog likes to lay across your arms just so you know who's in charge. What kind of dog? Some crafts take so long, yeah. I like a photo diary of how it's coming together. Yeah, because like looking at where like what it looked like before I did 500 stitches. is vastly different than what it looks like now. Oh, good. It finally worked. Okay. So I have, here we go. This is all on my Instagram. Go follow me on Instagram. Okay. This was 5 days, 6 days, 7 days, 8. And down here, I wrote down how many stitches I did each day. 10, 12, 13, 15, 16, 17, 18. And then I put it away. This was done in 2023 and I just picked it back up. So this was day 1 of 2026. Hi Gina. Day 2 and 3. So you can see it starting to come together there. Day 4. And day 5. So there's a bunch here done and a bunch there done. So, yeah. How was your stream, Gina? What were you up to today? Oh no, I grabbed extra raid stars. Ooh, you were diamond painting. What were you working on? Pippin. Oh, she's leaving. What a butt. Well, thank you so much for the raid. We are working on a cat couch today. I am crocheting a chaste lounge cat sofa for my cat. We've made one cat couch and now we're making a second one because evidently I just love really long projects that take forever to finish. I don't know why I'm doing this to myself. I did not make this pattern, no. I do have a link though. It's a free pattern, the one that I'm working on. The pattern, or the couch that I did before was a paid pattern, but this one's a free one. Alrighty, here is your raid star. Thank you so much for bringing your community over. If you have to raid and run or do any kind of post-stream self-care, please make sure that you do. You're welcome to hang out and chat or lurk or do really whatever you need to. But thanks for coming on over. For the first time instead of searching for free. What a revelation. Photos, no ads, so fancy. Yeah. Yarn Inspirations is nice because they are, so that's where like Karen Simply Soft Yarn, Red Heart Yarn, all of those are made by Yarn Inspirations. So like they're making their money from you buying yarn. And so they actually, their patterns are PDF downloads. It's not, you don't have to deal with the ads. You don't have to deal with that. It looks like this. Like they're regular downloads, which is fabulous. Like I said, they're making money on the yarn that they're selling, not the patterns. I have so many patterns that I have to make. So many projects. Yeah, literally if if they want to make the product that you're sharing, most people are going to use the yarn that you are suggesting or one of the yarns that you make. So but I saw you're doing wolves, 2 wolves. I love that. Do you have any progress photos? I know that you might not. I always just like to ask if there's any pictures that raiders want to share. The fun patterns thus make people want to buy more yarn. Yup. Replenish your stash. Now I have a huge list of projects and a grumpy husband. You just have to make something for him. That'll turn it all around. Trust me. Then you get more yarn and patterns. Bought you a crochet book for Christmas of weapons you can crochet. Was he possibly asking for you to crochet him some weapons? A book of toilet paper covers? Interesting. Had a funny idea for James's birthday. Crochet him a little curling set. He already has little Ami curling stones. He actually, I've already made him tiny curling crochet stones. They're in his office on his desk. He got a red one and a yellow one. Of course he does. I mean, are you surprised? Because you shouldn't be. He needs a little sweeper. Oh, I should also show you guys what this project is going to be when it's done. I just realized that. So I got this because it looks just like Artemis. This is the pattern. And there's the work. I do. I have 3 cats. I have a little orange girl named Artemis. The big floof who was in here is named Pippin. And then we have another cat named Maple. So we have a whole slew of critters. Crochet. Amazing. Yeah, we have a lot of peeps with Artemises. So fun fact, our Artemis was originally called Arthur because she lived outside and most orange cats are boys. And we thought that she walked the way she did because she had arthritis, and my husband thought it would be funny to call her Arthur for arthritis. Anyway. And then we realized that she was actually injured. She had a really bad foot injury, and that was causing her limp. And so we brought her, still thinking a boy. We built up enough trust for us to bring her to the vet, the emergency vet, to see if they, were microchipped, all of that. And they were like, so she's a girl. And we were like, oh. Okie dokie. And so there was part of us that were still going to call her Arthur. But then I also was like, well, we called her that because we thought she had arthritis and was an old grumpy man. And now we know that she's actually probably closer to like middle-aged little lady. And I felt like she deserved a new name, you know, to like start her new life. But we wanted to keep it similar because Arthur and Artie. So we have Artemis, and we still call her Artie. So that's the story of how Arthur became Artemis. Crochet is so funny. Yeah. Don't get me wrong, their patterns are cool. The videos to me are like, eh. It's the same shtick, which isn't necessarily a bad thing. It's just, I don't know. Again, super creative, very interesting patterns, lots of ideas. It's not my favorite content. Posted a picture of the diamond painting in Discord. Ooh, okay, I'll go take a look. Yes, correct. And that's the thing, is that most orange cats are male. So that's why we went with Arthur, because we figured, oh, it's got to be a boy. And then we found out, nope, she's a girl, and she was already spayed, but she doesn't have an ear tip, which to me says that she was someone's pet at some point. Oh my gosh, that's so cool. Oh, I love it. That's awesome. Very fun. Thank you for sharing a picture. Oh, let me show chat. Here we go. That is the diamond dot. Deerling. I need a deerling. Going home, safe travels. Oh, do exclamation mark poke start. There we go. Fue Coco. Fue Coco there. Oops, hold on. There are two holes inside of you and this painting. Yes. I love Fue Coco because honestly, they have nothing. Look at their face. There's no, this head is empty. that head is empty. This baby has no thoughts. Also, hi, Shay. I got it. Woohoo. Poor little baby head so full of dumb. But he's happy, you know? He's not sad about it. Like, I feel bad for Psyduck, whose head is always full of hurt. Like, that's no fun. The orange cat of Pokemon. Ignorance is bliss. Yeah, Psyduck and I have too much in common. A constant existential crisis. Literally my current my go-to state of being right now. I have not. Curious. Do you have a link? I'm intrigued. Okay. Ugh. I know that these are going to start going quicker and quicker because each time I'm like dropping 4 stitches. But I can't believe I'm making another couch. Oh, so I got a text from my brother today. You know how I told you guys that our last set of give back blankets all went to him? Because he is a family lawyer and he works with kids in the foster care system. He sent me a text and he was like, "Hey, this blanket," and I threw in a couple of hats that I had made like a long time ago that weren't on my website. He's like, "These 2 things are both like for babies, right?" And it was like, it was one of the blankets and it was one of the little hats that I made. And I was like, "Yeah." And he says, I have a new client who's a newborn. And her foster mom is about to go pick her up, like from the hospital. And I thought I would bring it over to them. And evidently, the foster mom absolutely loved it. All the nurses were like oohing and awing over it. And I was like, oh, this makes me so happy. This is so good. Maple will not be getting a cat couch. Because Maple bunny kicks some of his beds. And the last thing I want is for his claws to absolutely destroy something crocheted. Maybe one day I'll try like crocheting him a mat and see how that that holds up. But he will not get a full couch first. $700 for a chair? Yeah, that's funny. Does it work for you? Like, does it do your work? That's so much money. I mean, it's cute. It's very cute. Oh, look at the Eevee evolutions in the fabric. Oh my god. Oh. Oh, I love it so much. No, not that much. I love Eevee. Eevee is best Pokemon. I have an Eevee and an Espeon on my desk. There's an Espeon over there. There are several behind me. Like, love Eevee. Will not be spending, like you said, nearly $700 on a chair. Right? Like, hell, I would buy another one of these chairs that I have behind me and attempt to reupholster it myself at that point. Aw, that's awesome. It's good to have goals like that, though. It's fun. Oh, yeah. Like, I would get a new computer before I would get a computer chair for $700. Make a bunch of the evolutions as Amigurumi, have them hanging on as charms, yeah. I really want to finish this piece today. Ugh. I hope. It's taking 84 years. Oh, I should put a puzzle up for you guys to do. Just to give you all something else to do. Turn. Let me close some of these windows that I do not need open. Not really. Because I normally on weekends will like play video games with James. But he will be doing mission stuff all weekend. So yeah. I'm like debating if I want to come and stream. There we go. You guys can do a puzzle if you want. Yes, I am expected to get some of that crazy storm. Which is also why I was like, maybe I would stream tomorrow on Saturday, because Sunday is supposed to be the craziness. Alright. If you've never done this before, you can click on that link. And basically you will join in doing a community puzzle all together. We ask that you all, try not to do things that people are working on, like don't be stealing pieces from peeps. But we haven't had that issue, so yeah. Last I looked at it, we were getting up to a foot of snow. So up to 12 inches. Yeah, it does stink. Yeah, maybe we'll do some like Animal Crossing tomorrow or something. I don't know. I was downloading custom paths today. Because again, that's not content that is riveting or that anyone really wants to see. It's just going in and selecting the paths and putting them in the thing. Laying the path, that's the fun part. Snow already hit you? Drag pieces that are similar to other people's piles? Yeah. Oh yeah, like working together absolutely is a thing. Like dragging pieces all together. We have someone in chat or in the puzzle called Itchy Face. The name auto makes names, and that's, you know what? Hellish Shark is the other one. And Black Scarf just entered the chat. Itchy Face has left. Oh, wow. I still have so much to do on Disney Dreamlight Valley. I feel like there's always so many missions. You're a hellish shark? Hell yeah. I'm Itchy Face. As a chronic allergy sufferer, that's a little too accurate. I feel you so much on that. That was honestly what I thought of, was like, okay, I mean, I deal with, like, hives. I do not want an itchy face. Have a lot to do, main story, and roll credits done. Gotcha. That's awesome. Just grabbing all the border pieces, not working on it. That's fine. Like I said, no one's ever really acted like, I'm gonna take your stuff. Hee hee. I just felt like I should say something because we haven't done a puzzle in a really long time. Normally I wouldn't even mention it because no one has been like that in chat. Last time we did a puzzle, someone went a bit crazy with the pieces. Yeah. That was so wild. I wonder who it was. It sure was interesting to watch come together. I loved how, like, I didn't even notice at first, and then I looked up and I'm like, wait, what is happening? What is going on in this puzzle right now? For the people who weren't here, it was me. I went crazy. I'm calling out myself. Hammy had an idea. Or Sharn, sorry. Sharn had an idea that had to be. We just had to know. We found out the answer. Ooh, so when I logged into my Animal Crossing, like the one that we're all playing, or the one that you guys are watching me play, I guess I should say, there was a, announcement and all of that. But the hotel will be opening soon on my island, and I was thinking it would be fun because I've been doing the hotel on my own, on my other Switch. But I figure we could do the hotel together on this one. And we could do the opposite. So each hotel, you have like 2 options to pick from. So, like, say kitty room or dreamy room, which is the one that's on my Switch right now. And so if I pick kitty room on my Switch, like my OG island, maybe we'll pick the dreamy room on the other one, so that way we can see what they all look like. I was kind of bummed that you don't get to, like, do both. But I thought that could be fun. I think you should be able to zoom in. Yeah, you should be able to pinch. Some of the pieces that are on, like, once they're in the right spot on the board, you can't move them anymore. So, like, if the edge pieces are in the right place, you won't be able to pick them up. I'm sorry you're having trouble with it. I didn't think that many people were having issues with it on mobile, but... It is harder on the phone. Sometimes you have to tap multiple times to move them, yeah. It's bedtime anyway. Have a wonderful evening. Thank you so much for hanging out. It was so nice to see you. Alright, we're gonna do our point giveaway here in a second. So if you've not been here before, we vote on what craft we do on Fridays. And the first 3 people to stream get points. And then we do a random giveaway later on in the stream as well. And then whoever wins will get some points that they can then assign to whatever craft or activity for next Friday that you would like. I was thinking about maybe making it so that if you get here in like the first, like before the welcome screen goes away, should we have it so that like everybody can vote? Like if you get here early and like after the first 3, like maybe you get a point that you can put somewhere. I was thinking that could be kind of chaotic and fun. Yeah, we could test it. I also think that these points that we give away like randomly in stream, we should do 3 points instead of 2. Because 3 points is for the first person. And I'm trying to make it so that either things that are a little bit, you know, when it's getting close, there's more points in play. Maybe something runs away with it, or maybe it makes it closer. I don't know. I can totally type. No, you're fine. All right. We will do the giveaway after the ads. I knew that was coming. That's the reason that I waited. And then we'll do our ticket giveaway here in just a minute. All right, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We're more than halfway there. Whoa, more than halfway there. Well, now that that's in your head, I'm gonna go and take a stretch break. Get a snack, a drink, use the bathroom, take your meds, move your laundry, stand up and take a stretch break, or even just change how you're sitting in your chair. All right, I'll see you in a few. Aw, heck yes, we're accusing soup again. What are we accusing soup of this time? Thank you all for sitting through ads. I appreciate it. Hope you didn't get any weird ads. Accusing it of assault. Oh, nothing. It's just accusing soup. You know, that's... We do love that name. Like I said, what are we accusing soup of this time? I would say of being delicious. Alright. We are going to do our point giveaway. I didn't forget. So, exclamation point ticket will get you a ticket. And whoever wins will get 3 points to put towards whatever craft or activity, I guess I should say, for next Friday's stream. It was 2 points. I was saying maybe... So 3 points in the past went to just first place. But, like, why shouldn't this person also get 3 points if we're rewarding people for being here later in stream? It was just a thought I had. I'm trying to add a little more chaos into the F off Friday. Get some more points in there. Nope. Hey Google, turn on the living room light. It was like dining room lights offline. Yep. Correct. There is no dining room light for you to activate, Google. I muted the first time because I was like, well, I don't want other people's Googles turning stuff on, but now I think it's funny. Everyone who's here before the first ad break finishes getting a point is good. Yeah. That was the other thing, was like the very first, like the very beginning of stream, like anyone who comes in before, or like, yeah, during the ad break, maybe we'll get 1 point. That's what I was thinking too. Yeah, maybe first gets 4 points, second gets 3 points, third gets 2 points. Everyone else gets 1 point. Let's go chaos points. We could do chaos points. I mean, we could do, like, you get 3 points. We could do that. Do we do 1 through 4 or 1 through 6 for chaos points? Chaos points could be now, and then, yeah, like the last, this random time, we could incorporate it chaotically. That could be fun. One through 4, since it's the same numbers as the beginning. Okay. It makes me think of Mario Party, where, like, alright, you can either take the 3 points, right? If we did, like, say, the 1 through 6 die, you can take your 3 points and put them towards something, or we can roll a 1 through 6 sided die, and maybe you double your points. Maybe you only get 1. Yeah, it could run away. You're not wrong. I can't believe it's already 5:20. What the heck, chat? Alright. Let the winner decide. Roll the dice or take a certain number of points. Yeah, we could do that. All right, last call for anyone to enter the ticket giveaway. Exclamation point ticket to get yourself a ticket. All right. Petrichor. It's you. Shall we roll the dice to see how many points you get? Or do you just want to take 3? Sure. 2. It's a 2. Here is our options. Let me know where your points shall go. B, you got it. Whoosh. Thank you guys for being here. I don't know, I guess just late in stream. Just missed it. Dang, dang. Bummer. Welcome back. This is our 7th repeat that we're finishing right now. Of course. Thank you guys for being here. I mean, I'm not going anywhere just yet, but still. I might have to get more of this gray yarn. It could be fun to just use like, so the blue and the gray were just like leftover or extra yarn that I had from projects that I had planned on doing and then didn't do. And so there's a part of me that's like, it would be fun to just like grab other yarn like that. But, and make like almost like a scrappy couch. But I'll save that for my scrap blankets. Pippin can have one colored couch. Some multicolored pillows and throw blankets and all that instead. I don't know. It says it uses 4 balls of Red Heart Super Saver. 7 ounces, 198 grams per ball. And 364 yards, 333 meters. So. Hi, baby. You're welcome. Balls. Technically, they're skeins, but you know. Nope, they're balls now. Okay. Oh, a Stuffle? I didn't even notice. I wasn't paying attention. Stuffle's cute. Listen, I might be an adult in numbers, but mentally... mentally is a different story. Physically... physically, I'm a hot mess express over here, but... maturity-wise... everyone is only as old as you feel. Oof. There are days that I feel like I'm much older than I am.
Whoop, 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 whoop.
Mushroom Kippy! Hello, how are you? Welcome, Raiders! How was your stream? Physically, I'm like 84. Mentally, I'm averaging 12. Actually, 30s, yeah. Sounds about right. How are you? What were you working on today? We are working on a cat chaise lounge. for my cat Pippin. We're currently working on finishing the back panel. So it's just a lot of gray back and forth. A 5-hour cleaning stream to reset your house's cleanliness. I love that. What a great idea. That's fabulous. Well, I am very proud of you for getting all of that stuff done. I'm sure that you must feel so good now. I know that like the actual act of like getting everything tidy is like exhausting, but then afterwards it's like, oh my god, this is great. I'm beat. Baby is bored as heck because I'm about to... Baby needs engagement. No worries at all. Go do some post-stream self-care. You deserve it. We will make you a raid star here. Enjoy your lurk. That's honestly not a bad idea. I got 39 things done off of an extensive list. Hell yeah, that's amazing. Well, you deserve some good rest and baby snuggles. That's amazing. I'm sorry, also 7 months pregnant and probably nesting. Oh my goodness. Probably. Also, getting that many things done while 7 months pregnant. Girl, treat yourself to a treat. Get something tasty to eat or drink. Or a piece of candy. You've earned it. It's not easy to like tackle stuff like that when it feels overwhelming and daunting, you know? Like that's just it, especially when there's so much. It feels very hard to tackle. So that's yeah. You have some chocolate ice cream yelling my name? Yes, get that. Get that ice cream. There is your raid star. Go eat your ice cream, hang out with the baby, put your feet up, take it easy the rest of the night. Thank you again for the raid. Iron is more commonly sold in balls over skeins. Interesting. That's a hecking workout, it is. I will lurk for a while. Enjoy. It's honestly not a bad idea, chat. Using a stream like that. To be like, guess what? We're getting things done. We're gonna do it. We gotta get this done, chat. Not the knot, no. Not me. Not the not happening as soon as I'm like, we're gonna do it. We're gonna get it done. And then the yarn's like, sure would be a shame if someone complicated things. Or made you have to make like a bunch of sub stars or something like that, you know? Sure would be a shame. Okay. Nailed it. Hey, sweet girl. What are you doing? Hey. You just love your heated bed. She's like, yeah, I'm good. I don't need anything. Okay. Number 9. Oh my god, stop it. Sorry, sometimes you just have to tell the yarn to knock it off. Because it's just misbehaving. Older times used to be ball, round shape. Interesting. I learned something new. I can go to bed. Yeah, here we have skeins, which are like this. We have hanks, which need to be wound. They're like all twisty up. We have cakes, which is like that mandala yarn I was showing you yesterday or the day before. And yeah, we have balls too. Tell it, can you not? Literally. Can you not? I cannot. Oh, so you cannot. I'm unfortunately really good at knotting things that I don't mean to. I don't know about any of you guys. Patch, no sir. You have been fine this whole stream. Go lie down. Patch, go lie down. Cry more, Mom? Yep, that's what I said. I have not. I've done like a tiny bit of drop spindle, but it made my arms hurt so bad. But no, I haven't. Oh, I don't even know what that is, Emily. You've been interested in it, but you've never done it? Yeah. You should. I have a friend who has, she loves it. Yeah, so I have a tiny electric spinning wheel thing. It's very small. James made me what's called a walking wheel. Bless his heart. He didn't understand. Like, I had sent him like diagrams and stuff like that. I wanted a pedal wheel and he made it, but he made a walking version, which means that I would have to spin the wheel with my hand instead of using my feet to control the way the wheel spins. And that just felt really complicated. So in theory, he could alter the walking wheel into like a regular one, but he just hasn't. Oh, a Barbie bike wheel to do drop spinning. That's so cute. It works surprisingly well. Or like, did the music just stop all of a sudden? But there it is. Ooh, he got the mom voice. No, no, I have not gotten a pottery wheel. They're expensive. If I had a potter's wheel, we would be doing pottery streams. We will 1000% be doing pottery streams. The other thing is I wouldn't really be able to like fire anything because having a potter's wheel is one thing, but a kiln, that's a whole other thing. That's a whole other bag of worms. When I get one, you'll certainly know. You will. Oh no, Emily. I'm glad that it was outside. I hate that. I hate when, like, say there's a bunch of dishes in the drying rack and something shifts and they all make like a bunch of noise and you're sitting there and you're like, what the hell was that? You like kind of creep into the kitchen. You're like, hello? There's just all your dishes are now like falling over. I do not just have a kiln on standby. I should. Clearly I'm not prioritizing my life right. It's a ghost! Mm-hmm. No, he's just, Megan's exhausted. Not been sleeping well, ran 20 errands today. Is stressed as all get out. And evidently her words are not crystal clear. My bad. I don't have enough money or space for all my crafting wants. Yeah. That's a mood. Looking good over there, puzzle people. Someone just pulled into my driveway. And I instantly panicked. And then I got a text about my peanut butter order arriving. Yeah, it's right here, girl. It's been there. It's pinned at the top of chat. I'm a crunchy peanut butter kind of person now. I was not as a child. I was smooth peanut butter only. And now that I like crunchy, I cannot find like the larger size jars anywhere other than like ordering it online. Which is super dumb. No, not on your chat. We have a BJ's membership, and even then, finding like the crunchy, everything is smooth. Or not the right brand. I'm a Skippy girl. Don't give me Jif, Peter Pan, any of that. That's like... This was one of those moments where I looked at my mom and my dad and I was like, you guys really should have had me, like, tested for autism as a child. Because, like, the fact that I literally eat the same food every day for lunch and it has not deviated, like, my entire life. Other than now it's crunchy instead of smooth peanut butter. And like I can't change peanut butter brands. No. Gross. So glad that when I can't craft I can come chill with you and chat and watch, which kind of scritches the itch. I'm so glad that it does. I understand. Live vicariously through. Same. Jif is the worst. I think Costco sells Skippy, at least on the West Coast. I feel like it might be like regional or maybe up to like individual stores too, like what they sell. We have a BJ's just because that's what was closest when we moved in. There's a Costco now. But that parking lot's a nightmare, so no thank you. Oh, really? That's fair. I get it. Like, sometimes my husband will make, like, toast in the morning and put peanut butter on it, and that's wrong. Peanut butter's a lunch food. And that, like, puts me off right away because I'm like, no. No. It's not a breakfast food. Like, I do like peanuts, yes. I like peanuts, I like almonds, I like cashews, I like a lot of different kinds. When you're sick, interesting. For me, that's when the smell is off-putting, is when it's breakfast. I'm like, no, this is my lunch smell. It's not. It's too early. Really? Wild. I like to make my own trail mix where I'll take like raisins and then I'll take like the lightly salted peanuts and throw them all together. Because like raisins never feel like they're filling enough. Peanuts alone can be okay, but having them together, perfect. It's called gorp. That's disgusting. I hate that word. Good old raisins and peanuts. Oh. Okay, an acronym is better than a word. Gorp. Isn't it technically Gorap? Just call it wrap, raisins, and peanuts. Chat, we're doing it. Alright, we have to do the little... We have to smooth these steps down now, and then it's done. Puzzle is coming along, yeah. Hooray! We did it. Okay. Yeah. We're gonna make this now like a smooth side. Is that a link double treble crow? Oh my god. Fun. Alright. I hate that. Oops. It'll be the same stuff that's in Artie's couch, which is that like green, like seat cushion material. I have some in the hall I can grab. Because speaking of, you know, needing to do things, like that's been sitting in the hall for probably a month now. Like it either needs to go in the basement or bring it back in here somewhere. Yeah, like a cushion foam. That's what's in the other couch. I had gotten it from Joanne, so it'll be interesting to see if I can find it somewhere else. I know that I could probably order it online, but I like to see, you know, there's different like densities, different squishinesses. Okay. That's good to know. Feel shopping, yep. Once I know something, like if I buy, like if I could buy the same brand that I got at Joann's, I'd do it because I know. I've felt it. I know what it's like. It's like buying, you know, certain kinds of yarn. If I know what it feels like, I don't have to touch it. But if I don't know what it feels like, I'm gonna want to touch it first. That was rude of Pokemon. All right. Okay, we're now doing this link double treble in the next stitch. Link treble and next, link double and next, link half double and next. Okay. Insert hook through parallel bar. Insert hook. Wow, I did it. All right. I agree, Emily. And center loop from previous stitch. Wait, that one. Second lowest horizontal bar in center of previous. Through second lowest. Hooray. No. 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 This is son of a bitch. Miss Ma'am. Eat your food. It did. It did. I caught the second, so it pushes out like 2 scoops, if you will. I caught the second one in my hands like a parent catching their kid's puke. I was like, no. 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 It's I just, the bowl was over here, so it wasn't there to catch the food because I picked it up so that Pippin wouldn't eat the food. So there was just no bowl underneath to catch it. Through lower horizontal bar and center of previous. Okay. Yarn over and drop a loop. Insert hook in next stitch. Yarn over, drop a loop. Yarn over, draw through first 2 loops. Yarn over, draw through last 2 loops. Okay. Yeah. Without ordering a swatch? Yeah, no, that's not on you. Some people have nerve. There's evidently a photo on page 7. Is it actually helpful? Eh. All right. I did that one quicker. Look. Look at how good it looks. Oh my goodness. I got it now. I just had to do it. I had to do it a couple of times. That's so clean, chat. Look at the before here. Ugh, it's so pretty. You can go back out if you want. Pippin should be done eating her food. What a difference, I know. Oh, an ad break is starting. Crud. Okay. Oh! Wait, did we do the puzzle? Almost. Okay. We'll let ads play because I'm not going to finish this in time before the ads. But we are going to finish this tonight. So we'll have a finish on the Friday. It's a finish of a piece of it. Not all of it, but I'll take it. So we'll take a quick stretch, get a snack, a drink, use the bathroom, take your meds, move your laundry, stand up and take a stretch break. I'll be right back. Thank you all for sitting through ads. I appreciate it. Puzzle's almost done. This piece is almost done. We love to see it. It is. I thought it was pretty. I'm curious about where it is. Not the puzzle toot sound for finishing it. Nicely done! Puzzle by Anna Jules. Woohoo! Nicely done, chat. GG's. You think we've done that one before? I didn't think we had. My neck hurts from locking and I did not pay attention to the stretch break. Oh no. Northern Italy. Interesting. It's beautiful. Yeah, I tried to like take a peek before I picked the puzzle to make sure that we hadn't done it already. We have done other like mountainy, like here's the puzzles that we've done. This one somehow is partial. Oh, that I think was when we had the issue and like it crashed. Because that one, it's like we did it twice, but we didn't. The gnome is cute, yeah. Those are the puzzles that we've done. Very atmospheric. Oh, that sounds lovely. Well, it's beautiful. I wonder what that thing is. Did anyone, when you looked, did it tell you what the thing in the middle of the lake is? That's what I'm curious about. It's a bell tower. In the middle of the lake? Why? That seems magical, you know? An artificial lake in the western portion of Tyrol, Italy. The steeple of a submerged 14th century church. When the water freezes, this can be reached on foot. A legend says that during winter, one can still hear church bells ring. In reality, the bells were removed in 1950. A week before the demolition of the church and the creation of the lake. Interesting. Creepy, right? I wonder, like, why they put a lake there. Like, to demolish a church and put a lake? That's kind of a wild. And then to leave the steeple. Yeah, like to leave the bell tower. Yeah, evidently there was like a dam built, and I guess that's why. But still. Yeah, it's pretty cool, right? Whole town at one point. Oh, that's so satisfying. Holy cow. Girl, don't weigh yourself after you eat dinner. Don't do it. Bad idea. Hi, you can come up. Look at what I'm working on. This is for you. Come here. Come here. She's working on her gains. Valid. You been hitting the gym? I know, right? I want this. There we go. It's magic. In reality, it's crochet math. Doing 4 stitches, then 3 stitches, then 2, then 1. Slowly tapers things. But we're gonna say it's magic. 163 homes were submerged. Oh, you know that bell tower still rings because it is haunted AF. I mean, I'm sure that people weren't there. Yeah, but still. If the homes were submerged, I just feel like ghosts and stuff that, you know, spirits, what have you. Where am I on that? Okay. Yeah. Listen, I'm fully believing that, you know, spirits and stuff like that inhabit homes, and you know that they are just there now at that lake. Probably submerged graveyard, probably. Yeah, I know that it wasn't like they flooded them out or anything, but still. Okay. And then we're going to do that fast enough. Okay. Where there's a church, there's a graveyard. Oh, it absolutely has happened before. Oops. Well, so fancy. For hydroelectricity. No, don't apologize. Trust me, I'm loving this because I can't, I mean, I could stop and read, but I want to finish this. So yes, tell me the facts. I love it. I feel like there's got to be some cool stories written about that. Right? Like that's the kind of location that, you know, fantasy books happen. Hooray! It is done. Back panel 1/23/26. Now we have to make the seat, which is going to be a giant piece. Armrest caps and armrest cover. But hooray! Progress! We love to see it. Look at this, Pippin. It's for you. What do you think? This is for you. She's like, what? How is for me? It's gonna be your own cat couch. It can go in the breezeway. She's like, a reminder of the villages that were submerged. See, I feel like that's the place to like go scuba diving. Look at like the village, I don't know. Oh. Around the back. Hi. She's like, can't touch the sister. Here, you can come that way. There's a cord, so you gotta use your brain. Nicely done. Oh, almost. Almost perfect. Hi, girly. Oh, here, Artie, what do you think? Does it get the Artie stamp of approval? It does. Well, there you have it. Yeah, you can have a bath on there. That's fine. Oh, I love you so much. I do. I do, sweet girl. Artie's like, it's mine too, yeah. You babies can share. You girls do a very good job sharing. Yeah. You do a very good job sharing. Oh my goodness. Look up here. Look up. You're so cute. She's like, no. Well, that was a very productive F-off Friday. Yeah, we got this done. She's like, pet me. No, you're okay. No worries at all. We gotta finish. We did. We did. I know. I know. You're so sweet. You're so sweet. Oh my gosh. Look at this face. Look at it. She's like, Mom, why? Next up is the seat, which is 96 stitches by however many rows it takes to get to 12.5 centimeters. And then we do some stuff, and then we're going to do this same piece here. Like this same set of increase or decreases, and then like the slant bit. So it's gonna be a big project. Dinner's done. No worries. Have a good dinner. Yeah, I'm gonna go eat my dinner. I'm excited about it. I have hot dogs and crescent rolls. I don't know if anyone's ever done that. It's like making little pigs in a blanket, but making it big. Like you take the crescent roll and you put the hot dog and then you roll it. And it's like a pig in a blanket, but it's big. And you can add cheese. I added cheese to mine. It's very tasty. Alrighty. That's gonna do it for us today. I might be back tomorrow. It'll depend on, if I feel like... Girl, are you licking that? Pippin. Hey. Why are you being weird? No, why are you licking... Don't be weird. Normally, like I said, on the weekends, James and I have been having, like, date nights. And we'll play some video games together, but he will be in class all weekend. So, yeah, I might come here. It'll depend on if I need to, like, do anything else before the storm comes on Sunday, or if the storm is coming earlier. But I'll let you guys know in Discord. So if you're not there already, feel free to join. But if we do tomorrow, we'll probably do some Animal Crossing. Work on the island a little bit. I have not really done a lot off camera. What I did today was I demolished the other bridge, and I'm downloading all of the custom codes that I think I want to use for the island. I may change my mind. I may download other ones, but that's boring stuff to watch happen. So I wanted to do that off camera. So if you see me on after dinner or after stream, that's me adding more custom codes to the game. Just pointing and clicking, you know? But thank you all so much for being here and for hanging out with me. I appreciate it. I hope that you had a fun time. If you have not already followed and you did have a good time, consider dropping a follow. I'll be back for sure on Monday at 3 Eastern. And we'll be doing some crafting. And let me see about getting a raid together. But yeah, have a wonderful weekend. Just in case I don't see you tomorrow, remember to eat something tasty, to drink some water, to take any meds that you have to take, to be kind to yourself and other people. Remember, you are loved. I will see you all soon. Tomorrow, Monday, sometime, you know. Trying to pick someone who we haven't gone to see recently. I copied the raid message this time. Good. I can't believe that like none of us copied it yesterday. That was great. I'm like, well, we're here. I don't know what to tell you, but we're here. You went back to get one last night? Oh my gosh, you're so... That's iconic. Alright. Let's go say hi to Positively Crafty. They're beating a black cat pod. I don't know what that means, but I am intrigued. So let's go say hello. I will see you guys soon. Have a wonderful rest of your time zone, friends. Goodbye.